information station. WTIM.
It's the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. You'll find the streams online on the TaylorvilleDailyNews.com Facebook or on YouTube at WTIM TV. University of Illinois Extension Office here in Christian, Jersey, Montgomery, and Macoupin counties is helping you stay informed on everything going on in the area, and they love to host area events, and I have Extension Director Amanda Cole. Did I get the counties right?
You did. You get an A+ for that.
Woo! I think that's the first time I've been able to rattle them off without
you-
even having it in front of me.
You even did it in alphabetical order.
Woo! Well, you know what it was? Is the extension.illinois.edu/CJMM has really helped me. But I wasn't sure if it was Macoupin. There's a few different M's in the area. Anyway, we're getting off track. It's great to have you here, Amanda.
Thank you for having me this morning.
So there's lots going on. By the way, before we get into some of the events and stuff, you've returned kind of into your role for, it's been, I think we talked about this a little bit when you first came back, but I wanted to know how it's been since you've returned.
Well, I came back officially full-time just as a county director position on December 1st. And it's been a little over 60 days now, just really, really busy, getting back engaged with our stakeholders and the local staff. Just amazed at the things that were accomplished in my absence or while I was kind of working behind the scenes, but just really hitting the ground running. Today, I'm just going to talk about some of the amazing things that we have planned in February in Christian County. But we've already started, of course, because we plan months in advance, the summer calendar. So we're really excited about some things that are going to happen later this summer because of some extra funding that we're going to have in the unit, and just really get back out there in-person programming and, offering as much as we can.
It's fantastic. I love in-person programming. So Amanda, what do you have coming up here? Let's start from, in order of date relevance. What's coming up in the near future for the University of Illinois Extension?
Perfect. We actually have a program this afternoon at the Christian County Extension Office, which is 1120 North Webster. It is a DIY, do-it-yourself indoor gardening project. It is available online for those that maybe don't want to travel in, but we have extra kits available, so it's not too late to register. Just call our local extension office if you would like to come in person this afternoon, or if you would like to attend online. Our local phone number is 217-287-7246. But for those that come in person, they're actually going to leave with a kit. But it's never too early to start planning your summer garden as well as summer house plants and those types of things.
That's this afternoon, right?
Yes, it is from 1 to 2 p.m. And Andrew Holsinger, our horticulture educator, will be the one presenting this afternoon's program, and I'll be around as well.
I was going to ask who's presenting, and Andrew, he's so knowledgeable in plants. He will take good care of you if you decide to go this afternoon. Anything else people should know before they attend that event, seminar, webinar, both, I guess?
I'll just say, in my own personal situation, I call myself a plant mom. I've been a plant mom for a little over a year, but it is a great way to take away some of those winter blues. It helps with your air quality. It gives you, responsibilities, things to look forward to, but it's a project that our whole family partakes in. Can't wait till the weather's better so we can move some of those plants outdoors, but this is a great way to get started for your own house.
What are some of your favorite plants?
Oh, my goodness.
I know that's a very broad and general question, but, we're talking about it.
I have African milkweed,
okay,
which is an interesting plant.
Is that at all related to some of the more native milkweed in the area?
No.
No. Okay.
I was very confused by the name, but I did my research on it. But it's an interesting plant. And then because I'm growing it inside because of our winter climate here, mine are growing a little differently than what they would be in their natural habitat. Also, I have a snake plant that I love, and I think Andrew's maybe going to showcase one of his snake plants this afternoon. So I don't know all my plants' names, but I have a decent variety, and I started with a lot of succulents, and they've just really taken off. I might be overwatering them, so I'll be listening in this afternoon as well.
Fantastic. And that's the kind of stuff you'll learn all about here this afternoon. What else do you have in a little bit more near future, or maybe not more near future, but looking beyond today? Yes. What else do you have coming up?
So next week, Andrew is at it again on next Thursday, February 16th. Next Thursday, it's going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. The topic is houseplants. So, inviting people back to learn a little bit more, also learning about that pest management aspect, how often you need to replant and other maintenance that are required with those indoor houseplants.
Perfect. That kind of an adding of knowledge from this afternoon's course.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
You don't have to attend both. You can attend one or the other, but it's a great way to kind of build upon this week's course as well. And then I know he has at least 2 in-person workshops planned in March in Christian County too.
And that's fantastic. And it's just an example of what you do as an extension office, delivering education and courses to folks in the area to further their experience in education and knowledge.
Correct. Next week, there's not going to be a fee and there's no kit to take home, but it is just another way to gain some more additional knowledge around houseplants.
Fantastic. And I know this month is Black History Month. Is there anything that you have on the docket to celebrate Black History Month?
Yes, the staff started this a few years ago and we've been expanding it, but we offer a program for youth to engage and kind of build upon their creativity. So we have a coloring contest for ages 5 to 18. We break it down by age category. What you need to do is contact the local extension office and you can get a copy of the options on which coloring pages to use. But that's a great thing, to use some of those skills. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, those types of things. And then we'll pick 2 winners per age division. We divide it up between 5 and 7, 8 and 10, 11 and 13, and 14 to 18. And I know this is at least the second year, if not the third year that we've offered that. But then we've added a creative writing contest. So another way to kind of expand on your knowledge and skill set. With that, there are 2 prompts. You can either choose to write about, if I could meet an influential African-American person, who would I choose and why? The second prompt is choose a famous quote from an influential African American and share the significance and what it means to you. And so there are some rules on the maximum number of word count, including the title and those types of things. And those age categories are broken down between 8 and 10, 11 and 13, and 14 and 18. And once again, we'll pick 2 winners per age category. So just a great way to kind of expand your knowledge and celebrate Black History Month.
What did they win?
I don't get to pick the prizes. Sorry.
Ah,
I don't
darn.
get to pick the prizes.
Well, I'm sure you'll win something kind of neat and cool and exciting. And, and even if you don't win, you have a pretty nice experience.
Yes.
And something to show somebody, maybe your
Yes.
grandparents or something.
Grandparents, share with friends,
Yeah.
relatives. I do know we usually showcase the winning pieces at our local extension office and on our social media.
Perfect. Get a little exposure for you.
Yes. Yes.
I also know that it's American Heart Month.
Yes.
And Lisa Peterson has been hard at work trying to spread the word about American Heart Month. So tell me a little bit about how she is attacking this month.
So one of the great things here in Christian County is she's actually partnering with the Taylorville Memorial Hospital. And on February 21st from 5 to 7 p.m., they're offering a Cooking for the Heart air frying class. And the great thing, because of this partnership, this class is totally free of charge. I highly recommend it, whether you're a young adult, even in school, or as a senior citizen, to attend this class. You're going to learn some basics on air fryer, but then also some good things to consider when preparing and cooking and taking heart disease prevention into consideration.
I understand that air frying is a very good way to limit some of the extra oils and fats and stuff to create a little bit of a healthier meal. I want to talk more about your events coming up in the future. So is there anything that you'd like to reiterate about the events that you've already talked about here?
Some of the events I've shared, all of them were in person. Some have a fee, some do not, but never let a fee be a reason for not attending. We always offer a fee waiver. So if you're interested in coming, please call the local extension office and we'll get you signed up.
All right, we're running into a timeout. So that's Extension Director for University of Illinois Extension for Christian, Jersey, Macoupin, and Montgomery counties here on the WTIM Morning Show. It's Amanda Cole. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first.
WTIM. Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. I have Extension, University of Illinois Extension Director Amanda Cole here in studio. She's the director of Christian, Jersey, Macoupin, and Montgomery counties, and she's giving you an update on everything going on for events that the University of Illinois Extension is offering to the community. So I cut you off there. We talked a little bit, Amanda, about the air frying course, but moving down the list, what else do you have coming up in February?
Well, the first 4 events that I shared were in person. The next 2 that I'm going to share are actually virtual. One of the things that we learned during COVID is that people like the convenience of being able to attend a class either online from their home, at a friend's place, or sometimes while they're multitasking. So on February 21st, which actually happens to be the same night as the air fryer, we are offering a 4-H virtual careers discussion around healthcare. It's going to be from 7 to 8 p.m. You do need to register so that you can get the Zoom link, but it's a great opportunity for high schoolers, even as young as junior high. You do not have to be in 4-H to take part in this discussion. One of the great things about an online program is you can be as engaged in the conversation as you choose to be. So you may just want to sit and listen and learn during the hour, or you may want to actively ask questions to the presenters. Alexis McDowell has lined up a panel. I apologize, I don't know all the names of the speakers that are coming, but career exploration is so important. And the earlier you can start that, the sooner you can start determining where you need to go to college or trade school, and line those things up and make those choices for long-term success. As a former community and economic development educator, I know how important healthcare careers are to our local community. We're very, very fortunate in Christian County to have not 1, but 2 hospitals.
Pardon me, I just had to clear my throat there. You're good.
Oh.
Real quick, maybe make your pitch. Obviously, this doesn't have to be for 4-Hers, but make your pitch for joining 4-H real quick, if you would.
4-H is an amazing youth development organization. It's open from 8 to 18. We take a younger from 5 to 8 into a group called Clover Buds. It's a great way to, find your spark, find things that interest you, make friendships, learn leadership skills, and then take part in different learning opportunities. We're very, very fortunate in Unit 18 that we're able to waive the 4-H fee due to the support of our Unit 18 Extension Council. And so once again, money is not a fee for an obstacle for anyone joining, but it's a great way to join a community club or a special interest club and create some lifelong friendships and also gain some skills that you might use in your future career.
Excellent. And along with a lot of access to a lot of great events. What else do you have coming up in the virtual world?
So the other virtual program that's going to be offered is February 28th, and it is February 28th, Success with Indoor Plants. Might notice a theme about indoor plants in February.
Yeah, well, it's a good month to, well, you know what about February? It's an honest month. It's short, it's cold, it's dark, but at least it leaves and then brings March.
Yes. And this one's actually part of the 4 Seasons Gardening Series. So once again, it's a series. This one's being offered statewide. So sometimes at a statewide event, we might have 100, 150 people join online, sometimes even more. But you don't have to attend every single part of the series. You can just pick and choose whichever ones spark your interest.
That's excellent. Does that wrap up our virtual series of events for February?
It does. It does. So lots to offer. I hope something sparked our listeners' interest today and that they'll call our local extension office to sign up or learn more. Once again, the local phone number is 217-287-7246.
Well, catch me up on some of the other events that you've already done early on in this 2023.
Yes, just in February alone, on Tuesday of this week, we hosted at the Christian County Extension Office the Dudley Smith Winter Meeting. We had approximately 40 people in attendance. I know your radio station came and did some live feeds, so thank you again for coming and taking part in that opportunity. But it's a great way for the researchers who are doing work out at the Dudley Smith Field, which is here in Christian County, to kind of bring back and share with the producers some of their findings. Some are in progress, some are a little bit further in their research efforts. We usually always have a local producer come as well and speak about, their real life experiences related to raising cattle. And so it's a great day, great opportunity for people to, be in a room with like-minded individuals and hear some of the cutting edge research that's taking place.
That's and it's a fantastic event with a lot of great. You can go ahead and do what you got to do. By the way, that's a lot of great event It's a great event to show off some of the research that the University of Illinois Extension and its researchers offer. Really quick, what is the Dudley Smith Farm?
So the Dudley Smith Farm was a locally owned farm that was left to the University of Illinois Office of Research. And so they actively engage in research here in central Illinois. So they're looking at our local soil types and our local climate. And the goal is to create and research and give that information to the local producers so they can make better informed decisions. So they fund several short-term as well as long-term research projects throughout the years. And there's a local advisory board. But if you drive by, it looks like any other farm here in central Illinois, but we know behind the scenes they're constantly collecting data and they're using some of the latest technologies that are available to collect that data.
How long has it been around, or at least in the hands of University of Illinois Extension?
You ask a really great question. I don't remember the
Oh,
exact
it's okay.
year. I want to say it was in the 70s.
Okay. It's been decades,
so
though.
little bit before my time.
Mine too.
But it's a great thing, and it's the projects have changed over the years as the needs have changed and as technologies have changed as well, and the issues that our local producers are facing.
Anything else that you'd like to highlight throughout the month of February?
Just one other event that took place, of course, was our steer weigh-in for our 4-H program. So always excited about that. That always takes place in February, so that we kind of have that point of reference before we get ready for the fair in July.
We have about 30 seconds if there's anything else that you'd like to hit on really quick.
So just really great to be back here working in this unit, and I encourage you to call the local extension office, stop by and visit. We're here to serve you. We're always looking for more programming ideas, and we're also available to answer questions relating to agriculture, home and consumer sciences, just a wide range of things. And if we don't have an answer, we'll make sure to refer you to the right agency that does.
And especially this month, they're really big on educating you about your plant health. So give them a call. What is that extension number one more time, that local number?
217-287-7246.
That's Extension Director Amanda Cole. Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
WTIM.